Welcome back to Beastman Review. We are going to be covering some news that is from Cybertron.com. And I'd like to let you all know, if this is your first time checking out the channel, you can follow me on my social medias. You can follow me on Instagram at The Mighty Beastman and Beastman Review on Twitter. Now on to the news. First look at Beast Combiner Optimus Prime and Lion Blade from ROTB. This was from Monday, April 17th. And it looks like this Lion Blade character is essentially Leo Prime, Lyle Convoy, whichever you prefer to call him. It looks interesting. The concept that they use is essentially what we got from the Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse series, where there was the main character and then like an accessory, and that would turn into armor for the character. And the combined mode does look very interesting. So, looks like we have another connection between Optimus Prime and the White Lion coming up in the Transformers Rise of the Beast line. Below, you will see our first look at another upcoming and yet to be revealed toy within the Beast Combiner class, which has an animal robot which turns into armor to combine with a deluxe-sized bot. This comes just days after we saw the Scourge toy within this class, which is also yet to be revealed. The image was posted by Snowman117, an Australian Transformers fan who found it in a Meyer catalog promoting a toy sale sent to their email. The animal here, Lion Blade, is exactly the same transformation as Snarl Saber, who came with Bumblebee. All these armors are compatible within the same Beast Combiner class. Rise of the Beast news, new Scourge toy images, and Scorponok CG model. This was dated Friday, April 14th. Once again, lots of Transformers Rise of the Beast news to get to. We have new images of Scourge and Scorponok toys. For Scourge, we have the Titan Changer, which we have never seen before in the Beast Combiner set, which we now see in better detail. That set comes with Scorponok that becomes armor. The Scorponok we have an image, an exclusive weaponizer set of. It came out in Japan, and on the packaging we have our first look at the CG render of Scorponok. In his beast mode, and according to test screening, Scorponok is a drone-like army, as is Freezer. In other Rise of the Beast news, we have some in-hand images of the deluxe class Mirage. Okay, first of all, I'd like to mention something. The CG render for Scorponok, they've taken a lot of inspiration for Scorponok from the 2007 movie and in his appearance, which was essentially the very same design for Revenge of the Fallen. But with a little bit of tweaks here and there, it looks interesting. It looks really surprisingly well. I'm most impressed with how they changed up Scorponok. Alright, and then also with that, going back to some of my other videos I talked about Rise of the Beast, the part in the trailer towards pretty much the very end of the trailer, you have Optimus Primal and Battletrap colliding, and you see the Maximals and the Autobots fighting this weird-looking army. Like, I've referred to them as looking like reptilians, insectoid kind of looking creatures. That is most likely the Scorponok drone army, along with the multiple Freezers. And Freezer is a Terracon, from what I know of so far, and he apparently turns into a weapon. So, very interesting. The Mirage figure looks alright. It looks okay. I've seen multiple different versions of Mirage, as I've seen multiple versions of RC, Bumblebee, and Air Racer. I like the alt mode. It's jazz. If I do get this, I'm changing it. I've got an extra 2007 jazz head that, if it's on the same style of ball joint, I'll most likely replace it. Backpack's very compact, it's very clean looking. Doesn't seem to be getting in the way. And now we are looking at that Titan Changer Scourge, and it looks horrid. Looks bad. Oh yeah, better pictures of the CG model for Scorponok, along with what the toy looks like when it's in Scorpion mode, the toy in robot mode, and its weaponizer that is a Scorpion. That, from what I know, turns into like a spear kind of weapon. So very interesting. Do appreciate that they do have the Nazca line inspired artwork on it under the Beast Alliance line. And we have Scourge as part of that same Beast Combiner line that they were talking about with the Optimus Prime and essentially Leo Prime, or they were calling it Lion Blade. So, but it's essentially just like Leo Prime, Lio Convoy. But it looks good. That line does look very interesting. It does definitely catch the eye. But yeah, the Scorponok that comes with that Scourge for the Beast Combiner, it looks significantly different from the transformable in-character Scorponok, I guess you would say. But it does look intriguing, I'll say. Especially when it's combined. It does look interesting. It's the best I can really go with that. But I do like the way that the Scorponok Scorpion looks. Again, it looks like an upgraded version of the original live-action film design. New stock images of Rise of the Beast Battlemaster Optimus Primal and Weaponizer RC 2-pack. This was dated Thursday, April 13th. We were sent new stock images for 2 yet-to-be-revealed toys in the Transformers Rise of the Beast line, Battlemaster Optimus Prime and the Weaponizer RC 2-pack. We saw both toys before, but these images give us a better look at them. And for RC, we can see the robot mode. Some say it looks better than the Studio Series version. While that may be the case for the bot mode, it does come at a cost for an alt mode, where the fake chest is not hidden in bike mode, resulting in a very awkward looking motorcycle. And absolutely, it does not look very good. The robot mode does look significantly better, but the robot mode compared to the motorcycle mode, it looks like someone's trying to pretend to be a motorcycle. But it does come with Cheetor as her weaponizer, and it looks like a sword gun, and it's very reminiscent of this guy right here, Leo Kaiser. I know there's a repaint that was silver and black. I have it somewhere over on a shelf off screen, but it looks like it transforms almost the same as this. So very interesting. Pretty cool, actually. That's something I'd eventually like to get at some point, are the Battle Masters for this Beast Alliance. Box art looks alright. The CG model for RC actually looks really good. And there is an Optimus Primal Battle Master, and it turns into like a cannon. So that, actually, I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty badass. I like the CG model for Optimus Primal that they went with also. Alright, next. Review for Transformers Rise of the Beast Combiner RC and Bumblebee. This was posted Wednesday, April 12th. While these toys have been around for a couple weeks, we haven't had the time to post all the reviews for every toy found in the Rise of the Beast toy line, but we will get to them all. Here are reviews of the 2 other Beast Combiners, RC and Bumblebee. Both are simplified deluxe figures, which have a rather large animal friend that turns into armor. Hopefully these reviews help you see what's in store for those curious about the figures. And you can watch that review on Cybertron.com. Alright, next, here are all the Rise of the Beast mainline toys we know so far. This was dated Wednesday, April 12th. The Rise of the Beast toy line was released in full force this week across the globe. However, since we never got a press release from Hasbro detailing all the different classes within the line, it's a bit tough to make sense of it all. So, we have compiled a list of different classes within the toy line when it comes to the action figure segment of it, along with these images to show you which is which. And remember, this is just the main line. The line aimed at kids and collectors alike, rather than just kids, is the Studio Series line, which will have all these same characters. Core Deluxe class, Wave 1, Eraser, Bumblebee, and Cheetor. Wave 2, Autobot Mirage, Nightbird, and Wheeljack. And there's an image of the Mirage that I saw at the very top of the news thread. Voyager class, Wave 1, Optimus Primal, Optimus Prime. Wave 2, Rhinox. Now I did see a review of this Optimus Prime. So the video that I saw, the review of the Voyager class Optimus Prime, was from Soundwave 8084, and I thought it was surprisingly good. It seems like it's taken a lot of inspiration from the Earthrise and the Kingdom release of Optimus Prime. A lot of the engineering seems fairly reminiscent. Same thing with the Voyager Optimus Primal figure. It's very reminiscent of what we got from Kingdom. And what I'm really excited for, Beast Battle Masters. Target Masters, which can work really well in other lines, only Wave 1 released in the US so far. Wave 1 consists of Cheetor, Rhinox, and Skullcruncher, and Wave 2 consists of Optimus Primal and Eraser. And I really like how Skullcruncher looks in his weapon mode. He looks like a blaster, but with a chainsaw on the bottom. I don't know if it's what they're going with, but I gotta say, it works. If it works, it works. Battle Changer, simplified figures between Scout and Deluxe class, which they've got the Earthrise Goldbug, Signal Flare from Transformers Energon, and Iguanus from Transformers Legacy, and that figure of Rhinox. He's a little bit bigger than this Bumblebee. It's the same Bumblebee as the one that's pictured with him. Essentially, it's the same figure. So it's not very big, but the three that's been found here in the US so far in retail has been Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and Rhinox. The other two are Autobot Mirage and Scourge. Beast Weaponizers. So these are a simple deluxe size figure which comes with a Beast Target Master. Only Wave 1 has been found in the US so far, and that is Optimus Primal and Aerostripe and Optimus Prime and Chainclaw. So Optimus Primal, I did a video about a year ago, I want to say it was April 1st, and there were some leaked images of the figure, and I kind of had a theory. It looked like a core class figure, so I kind of ran with that. I was like, okay, most likely is a core class figure and has a striped white tiger that turns into a crossbow. I thought it was Tigatron. I was led to believe that, and unfortunately they changed his name to Aerostripe, which still works. Striped tiger, turns into a bow, bows shoot arrows, bada boogie, bada bingy. So Wave 2 is Wheeljack and Rhinox, and RC and Cheetor. And then more with the Beast Combiners. Wave 1, Bumblebee and Snarl Saber, which Snarl Saber reminds me of Ravage almost. It's very interesting. RC and Silverfang. Silverfang reminds me of Snarl from Transformers Cybertron, for those who remember that. It's been a long time. Optimus Primal and Skullcruncher. And Wave 2 consists of Scourge and Scorponok. And then it just states Wheeljack and Optimus Prime. So I think that Optimus Prime is that one that comes with that Lion Blade character. Not sure about the Wheeljack, but sure eventually we'll see more. Those transformable masks, Smash Changers. They're a 3-step. They're like an Automorph 3-step changer. Wave 1 is Optimus Primal, Optimus Prime, and Wave 2 is Rhinox. And the Optimus Prime, I have seen some stuff with it, and it reminds me of his second form when he scans the vehicle from the Mask division. And if you are familiar with Mask, good on you. A lot of people don't really remember Mask very well. But, yeah, looks very interesting. It's like an off-road, all-terrain vehicle. It's not the regular cab-over semi. And then this goes into something that I talked about in a previous video, talking about my theory with Bumblebee gets injured and the Maximals repair him. But again, I looked into it and I couldn't find anything, but now it kind of makes sense. There's Beast Mode figures, leader-sized figures with electronics that have a third super mode which has Beast elements that are not released in the US yet. There is a Beast Mode Bumblebee and a Beast Mode Optimus Prime. Now the Beast Mode Optimus Prime, he is essentially almost the same version of that off-road all-terrain truck. He ends up kind of changing up a bit, so he has like these big armor plates on his arms. He's got a white lion with a gold mane coming out of his chest, and he also gets claws that come out and cover over the top of his hand. The Beast Mode Bumblebee, I was expecting it to be, you know, something related to bee. So I was thinking, you know, something more like a bumblebee, like a, you know, or like a wasp or a hornet, something that kind of reflects that character. It's like a falcon. He's got like a falcon head in his chest. He's got wings, and he's got a sword that looks like there's talons on the end, and he also gets claws that come out that cover up the top of his hands. So I was wrong with that, but I was really hoping that he would have some insect mode. That would have been really cool. Flux Changers, those are the new name for the one-step changers. You got Bumblebee, Cheetor, and Nightbird. And I believe those were the ones that JV from Optination picked up. So you'll probably see him post some of his reviews on those here soon. Titan Changers. I'm sure you're familiar with the Titan Changers. They got Cheetor, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. Now, the only one that's a new mold happens to be Cheetor. I'm assuming that the Optimus Prime one will probably be something closely related to the ones we got for Cyberverse, because the Megatron that we got is the same exact figure for the Cyberverse version of the Titan Changers. He does have like a movie live action style CG artwork on it, but I guarantee it he's not going to be in the movie. And if he is, it'll be in like a weird flashback. And to end it all, there's some stuff with a new line, Autobots Unite, which is essentially the same figures that we got with the gimmick of the Energon Igniters from the Bumblebee movie. And looks like there are some exclusives that they added. Looks like Deluxe Scorponok, 2 Jungle Mission 3 packs, and a Smash Changer Scourge. So interesting. It's just weird that it falls under that Autobots Unite subline. You got Barricade, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime for Speed Series, Battle Trap, Bumblebee and Megatron for the Power Plus series, and Starscream, Optimus Prime, and Bumblebee for the Nitro series. And I can already tell you right off the bat that Starscream's probably just going to be the other version of Blitzwing that they did, because they did 2 Blitzwings. One was just a an altered version of the Revenge of the Fallen tank mode Megatron that they also released with that line. And oh, all right, this is kind of okay. I've seen some of this on Twitter and Instagram. The Battlemaster Primal and Weaponizer RC revealed among new stock images for 10 plus ROTB toys. This was from Wednesday, April 12th, and it's that accursed orange Ironhide. I don't know why Hasbro went ahead and did what they did, but I don't know what they were thinking. They were like, "Oh, we got a truck we could just use for Battle Trap." Instead of making, a completely new figure, they just took that pre-existing Ironhide mold, painted it orange, slapped some black stripes on the hood, and called it good. So yeah, and it's all the same figures from. It's just they're all looking at them. It's just got the Rise of the Beast brand on them. It's just very bizarre that they didn't bother making anything new. So yeah, and there's the Wheeljack and Rhinox Beast Alliance Battle Master, and I definitely do not like Wheeljack's design in this movie. That's a video for another day. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, yep, it's just that. It's just the Blitzwing from the Bumblebee movie that was part of the Energonic Niders line. They just painted it a little bit more to look like Starscream. Yeah, nothing too exciting and thrilling about that. It's just what we got back in 2017. 2018, give or take. Same thing with the Optimus. I actually have that. In fact, the one I have looks like it's got better paint than what these ones are. That's just my opinion. Yeah, so there's not really anything too wild with this Autobot Unite line. It's just the figures we got quite a few years back. And they didn't even bother changing Optimus Prime's design for his cab over. It's just the same exact toy that came out years back. I just think it's funny, the box art shows like the promotional art for the product, and all the in-hand stuff is definitely not close. We'll skip through all that. Yep, same figure 10 times. Megatron, yeah, not Megatron. This Revenge of the Fallen tank mode. Megatron again. Same thing with the Bumblebee is the Volkswagen, which I really was hoping that they would have just left him as a Beetle for a while. Yep, same thing we saw years back. Horrible looking Battle Trap that's just Ironhide. Just a black and orange Ironhide. That's all it is. And I'm afraid to see what the box... Oh. It's just the Studio Series Ironhide artwork, but with him orange and black. That doesn't make any... That's just so bizarre. We get Flux Changer Cheetor. Robot mode. I mean, these are all targeted towards like a very younger collector group. I just think it's bizarre. When I was a kid and Beast Wars first came out, they didn't have a lot of these gimmicky figures. I think that kind of started coming out around Armada. I know Armada was known for the whole figure was just gimmick. It was just, but there's nothing wrong with that, but these are just, I don't know. They're not for me. I'll say that. So yeah, that's pretty much all the news coverage for as of right now. And I'm sure there'll be a lot more to come. I'm really looking forward to seeing what all we get for the Rise of the Beast line. It'd be cool to get like a fully transformable Leo Prime, a bunch of off-name Maximals and Predacons, because I'm sure they'll do that. They do that with almost every other toy line that when it comes to the live-action movies. 2007 had some of the best ones. Incinerator, you name it. There's a big list of characters that weren't in the movie, but they had set to exist within that universe. Yeah, great concept for the Beast Combiners. An even greater concept for those Battle Masters of Maximals and Predacons. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Have you seen any of these? I mean, I recommend going to cybertron.com yourself and looking at the images. And let me know what you think of them. But again, my social medias, you can follow me on Twitter at BeastmanReview, and you can follow me on Instagram at The Mighty Beastman. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It helps me out a lot, and it helps build the community, and that's what I really enjoy doing. I love it. I want some more of it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking in the free world, and that's just Prime. Till next time.